All right, we're going to go now to our Eleanor Tabone. We see her live right now. We've been looking at her live picture throughout the interview with the sheriff there. Eleanor, what are you seeing on the ground there?
Mike, let me just show you, because the damage here is very, very intense. Now, we could see that possible tornado came through. I'm out here in Kentwood, like we heard Chris saying earlier, and like you just mentioned and was talking to the sheriff. Look at the damage of this shed. You can just see, Troy's going to show you, the shed is gone. The shed is completely gone. You see the sides completely ripped out. You can see all these trees down. Further to the other side, Troy, if you pan a little bit that way, we see just of what appeared to be some sort of home that was there. Now you can see the trees are all bent out of shape. Now we've got some rain coming through again. It was dry for a little bit. But the trees across this entire area of Kentwood are bent or ripped in half, completely ripped. You can see the trees are gone right off the tops, knocked to the ground. Now this is a little convenience store or a little shop here that I'm told. That's right there, and this is where all the homes were around it. And like I mentioned, there are people that have come out now and are looking around and seeing what the damage and what that damage incurred. Like I mentioned, the buildings here are gone. Chris mentioned complete devastation. Some of these homes, all these, it looked like a truck shelter here, or a truck trailer, completely gone. People are out here looking at, I haven't spoken to these people yet, but they could be the residents here. This was their homes. They might have sought shelter elsewhere. But like I mentioned, and I spoke to the parish president just moments ago, the possible tornado ripped right through, and this is what we're seeing. Now I'm going to grab the parish president, the Tangipahoa Parish President, Robby. I'm going to grab him for us right now, and he's going to give us some details.
Rob would be mad at me.
I've got the parish president here right now. Robby, talk to me about what happened and what we saw come through this area.
Well, obviously a tornado. Right behind us is pretty much the starting point. Went northeast through the East Fork community of Tangipahoa Parish, Sanders Road, Potts Road, 1054, 1055 area, went northeast toward Washington Parish, Mississippi. Thankfully, as of right now, no reported injuries. No, and everyone's accounted for. All of the people that live in the community. We have a great community up here. They look out for each other. They know who everyone is, and they are accounted for at this point. It goes about 2 miles or so, 2.5 miles to the northeast, and right now we're just waiting for the weather to clear and all the road equipment and all the various first responders continuing to reach out and search for everybody, confirm everybody's accounted for.
Talk to me about, we're seeing a lot of devastation here, some buildings here completely ripped apart. What did you see when you first got out here?
Well, I've been as far as you have so far. I was letting our first responders continue to work before I started getting out there. I don't want to be in their way, but the reports are real good. But there are probably, they're telling us numerous homes from what you see here damaged to completely devastated to some lesser than this. So that's, there's some people that are more fortunate than others, but the big thing is no injuries. At this point, and everyone is accounted for so far.
I did speak to one resident over there. He said that some roadways are unpassable right now because of trees down. What have you heard?
That's true. There's lots of trees down. Most all of these roads have at some point are blocked. Department DOTD assets are here. Tangipahoa Parish assets are on the way. The roads should be cleared shortly. Some of them have power lines. Entergy is here to de-energize the power lines so that all the road crews can work to clear. I expect the roads to be cleared, as quickly as possible, as long as this weather stays like this. Although there's more bands coming, if it comes, we all have to take shelter and be protected. We ask that everyone, if you don't live here, if you don't have a family here, don't come sightseeing. We don't need the extra cars and people to deal with, and the weather's too bad to be out anyway, so please stay home.
Robby, to stand here and look at this devastation, what are you first thinking when you see this? Well,
make sure that our citizens are as safe as they can possibly be, make sure that we get them taken care of, cared for, and then then we'll start moving toward a true recovery of their properties. But the first and foremost is making sure that they're all safe and that they're going to be taken care of this evening.
I know you've been able to speak to some of the residents. How are they feeling after that storm came through?
Well, they were quite shaken up, as you can imagine, but overall they're doing pretty good.
Parish President Robby, thank you so much for making time. I appreciate that. So Chris, Mike, as you can see, the rain is really starting to come down out here in Kentwood. Now, I want to show you again, Troy, if we can show just the trees across here, how they're completely snapped in half. You can see half the tree is completely gone out here. The other half is clearly on the ground. Like I mentioned, these homes, these barns or sheds here completely ripped apart. You can see the side of this one over here, Troy, if we point that way if possible, just the side of it's gone, the roof of it is gone. Homes out in this Kentwood area completely destroyed. I haven't been able to, as we were live as soon as we parked and got out here, so I haven't been able to look around as much yet, but it looks like there's a house right behind these trucks over here that looks like it's just completely flattened by trees. Another home over on the other side, I don't know where that home was. All we see is debris. We see the siding of that house out there on the ground. We can see some power poles that are now slanted or completely come down. Like we heard the parish president say, they're trying to work to get these roadways clear. Now, I did speak to one resident when I first arrived here, and he mentioned that this road behind this convenience store is completely blocked because of trees down, and he told me his concern was his nephew and his partner just had a newborn child, so that he was concerned for the safety. So residents out here are concerned. Residents out here are still coming out to see the storm has passed, what they have left possibly. But like the parish president said, if you're in this area or in Tangipahoa Parish, stay inside. You don't need to come out sightseeing. You don't know what the especially we're seeing bands of rain coming through again. The roads are dangerous. You should not be driving through when we're having weather like this. But I'm going to go speak to some of the residents that I see out here and see what they can tell us. But I'll continue to bring you these live updates out here in Kentwood. Team?